Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you these lovely beads. So these are, they're listed as Miyuki Delicas. They are from AliExpress and the seller's name is New Jicai Moonlight store. And I will put the links for this store. I also will put the link to one of my videos. I did a previous review on some of these beads from a different store, and this is the ones from that store. Now, I have been getting recent comments on that video asking about the color, if it withholds, because I guess some of the reviews say that the color comes off the beads. That has not been the case with any of these beads. I'm not sure why they're saying the color comes off. Has not been an issue. So now I just got these, so I can't really speak to these. I'm looking at these ones here. They do look a bit like they're dyed. For the most part, the finish on these are like a coated finish, the same as you'd get on any other glass beads. So we'll see. We're going to do a review. Right now I'm just going to unbox these, and I'm going to make some stuff with the past set of beads that I got and with these, and we can compare them and stuff. So one of the things I wanted to mention right away is that what you would consider the size of this bead. Let's grab the gold and enlarge this so you can see. So you can see these from the bottle. They are listed as 2mm size. And if you look up on the Miyuki Delica site, like their site particularly, you can look up the bead sizing. So 11/0 size beads are actually 1.6 millimeters. So these are bigger than a Miyuki Delica. And let me show you. These are some from a factory pack. So let me put it on a needle so you can get an idea of these. And these come in these bottles, which I appreciate. So let's get these guys on a needle, and we'll put them side by side with the Delicas. So I can kind of see from looking at them, these are hard to pick up this way. Let me do it this way. These are, or I paid $1.74 Canadian, and they say there's 10 grams in these bottles. So there's some of those. Let's get some of the Delicas that I got from a factory pack. They didn't come in these containers. These are containers I buy on Amazon. So let's get a few out. Yeah, these are a lot smaller. So here's my thing. If you're gonna, first of all, they're so inexpensive that it's worth getting them so that you can do stuff, right? That specifically you want to have this kind of cylindrical bead. So let me go to the fourth one here. So you can see the difference, quite a bit of difference. So, yeah, so if you're doing a project, I would do it all with the one type of beads or the one size of bead. I think you can pretty much do the same stuff. Now, if you're following a pattern that says put on this many beads, it might be a little more difficult to gauge your end product, but I think if you're just doing some, say, a flat peyote design, you could easily do it with this, or if you're doing a bezel, you could start out with these. So I would just go with that. So yeah, let me think what else there is to say about these guys. The colors they have are amazing. So, oh, I forgot one there. So these are, so this one here, I ordered all the colors that they had. So let's bring this out again and get more light on that. So these are all the colors this seller had, and as you can tell, this one here, they had a lot more colors. But I will say for this one here, first of all, I think there was, these guys and I think the other guys have mixes. I don't particularly like mixes. I find I end up picking them out or picking them apart. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having a mix. If you like mixes, that's great. They have them. They have some really cool mixes. Now for this one here, some of these are so similar that when you put it in a project, so this one's lighter than this one. This one's lighter than this one, but when you put it in a project, you can't see it. So I actually did a video, and I'll link that video as well. I did a video on a bracelet that was done with like wave type stuff, and it gradually changed colors. So I used a lot of blues and I think I started with white and then gradually went to the blues. And there were some times in between those two, you couldn't tell the difference. So you just got to remember that when you're going to buy these beads, that you don't have to get all the colors like I did. Yeah, so there's that. So let's take a look at some of these colors and see. So here, my experience, I have bought some separate Delica beads on their own and done projects with the metallics. Let me get this on here. The metallics, and they are stunning. So like these type beads, they are incredible. And they look amazing on a bracelet. So that's like a light blue, and I can't give you the specific color names. I think sometimes they put a number next to it, so you just kind of have to look and see which one it is. What's another one that I worked with? So I've worked with a lot of these greeny blue colors. Now I'm curious to work with the red. The red that I had for the other one is an opaque red, and it's kind of pale. I like the darker red, and I'll tell you, that was what stuck out to me, is I like this inside silver that they have. So this one has an inside silver. Let me open this so you can see it. It's still hard to see that on the camera, but the inside is coated with a silver, so it comes through on the outside. It gives it like a metallic sheen to it. Maybe we could see better with the orange. There's the orange. There you can see that inside silver. And they have it for this pale pink and a regular pink and then a fuchsia pink. And they have lavender and then a bunch of golds. Let me take this down so you can see again. So a bunch of golds here, and that gold, which is the inside, which I would compare to, say, this one. So that looks amazing. If you needed, say you wanted to do some bezeling and you started your bezel with the larger one, and then to bring this down to close in whatever you're covering your bezel, then you could use the smaller ones. And if you really wanted to get crazy, you could get the 15-0s of these Delicas. So that, I think, is a pretty stunning match. Didn't even realize that when I pulled those out. So there is these guys. So I will add the links. I apologize, I can't add the links right away. My computer's not on. and it's next to impossible to do it on the tablet. The links end up being massive. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned this week. I apologize there's not been a video this weekend on bracelet making. I'm still dealing with issues with my health. But I'm hoping there's no medical appointments this week. And I'm hoping to I have a bunch of stuff ready to go. I've been making things. But so hopefully we'll get some stuff out there this week. And yeah, and I'm putting together a giveaway, so that's coming up soon too. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.